10 commandments of working in an hostile environment. Number one, the first commandment of working in an hostile environment is to know that you are anointed for the job or the position that you presently hold. You are what? Anointed for the job or for the position that you presently hold. One of the things that you need to understand as a child of God is that no matter how you got to where you got to, the hand of God is in it. Now listen, we are all alive today, but guess what? We don't all come from a stable home. Some of you are sitting down here right now. You were born in a family where you have a father, you have a mother. Some of you are sitting down here right now. You are a product of rape. Your mother was raped and decided to keep you. So you don't have a father. There's no father you can point to. There's no father we can point to. We were in church here a few years back, and a lady had shared in one of the midweek services during a Q&A session on how that her mother hates her. She doesn't know what she has done to the mother, and the mother is just this, the mother is that. So we counseled her, answered the question to the best of our ability. Not too long after that, maybe a few months again, we had another Q&A session, and then she came up and I said, come, you have asked this question that relates. Have you ever asked your mother how you were born? Apparently she was a product of rape. So how do you expect a woman that was raped and decided not to abort you, to see you and love you, except God is in the equation? If God does not heal that kind of woman, every time she sees you, you will be a reminder of her pain. You'll be a reminder of her trauma. The Bible tells us of a woman that named her son Jabez. Say, your name is sorrow, because when I gave birth to you, the circumstances surrounding your birth was sorrow. So there are people that are here today, they don't know father, they don't know mother. They pick them in dustbin, or they drop them in what do they call that, orphanage. But you are here. So however you came, you are what? You are here. And that's the same thing that happens. You may find yourself in a job, not because you want the job, but because that's what's available. I was telling them yesterday, when you say teenagers are going from east wing to west wing, they don't want to enter church, they are in the garden. Question you should ask yourself is, did they want to come to church? Many of them don't want to come, it is by force. Because the parents will say, no child in my house. We stay at home on Sunday. You must go and dress up and go to church. They don't want to come. So you need to understand, do they really want to be in church? So maybe their parents force them to come. So their coming is like hostile takeover. So when you see them in the Garden of Eden, don't go there and say, you people, is this what you came to do in church? Get inside. No. You'll be re-echoing the trauma of their parents. So when you see them, you come with tease. Say, young guy, how are you doing? What's happening? Are you for second service or first service? You do it with what? With love. Because church, the software of church is what? Is love. It's love. So number one is what? Anyhow you got there, just know you are supposed to be there. At that season of your life, you are supposed to be there. So whatever comes, instead of you getting angry, fighting the process, receive wisdom and receive grace to navigate the system. Because God is always working behind the scene. In every stage of our lives, He's always working behind the scene. There are people you will work with that will look as if they are difficult bosses. You will write a letter, they will tell you, is this letter? Get out of my office, go and write it. They will tell you, yeah, is this centralized? But later on, you will now be able to write letter very well without mistakes. And then you will realize that, those things I was going through. Sometimes you work with people that they want to report at every point in time. When you are going, I'm going, when you are got there, I've gotten there. When you return, I have returned. You may see it as a bad thing, but when you now get married, and as you are going, say, oh babe, I'm on my way to work now. You get to work, babe, I'm in the office now. The woman will say, oh my husband, oh very caring, very good. But you did not know that when your boss was doing that, you were indirectly being prepared to be a very, very good husband. There are people in this ministry, they are not in this branch anymore, that husband had accidents in Ogun State, one village in Ogun State. They were calling the wife with the husband's phone. They say, hello, Okoyi, Owanugbo, Moto Yawanugbo, they are in the bush. They say, you should just cut the phone, that is fake news. That maybe they stole the husband's phone because the husband said, I'm going to Oshodi. How did Oshodi become a village in Ogun State? What will it cost you to get to Oshodi and something coming? Babe, I'm aside Abekuta, business in only kind of Bama Yenle, or we are going to Abekuta. That business, they say the man is at home in Abekuta. We are going to his country. What will it cost you to carry your wife along? African man. Why should I tell her my movement? Is she my mother? Don't worry until they murder you. They will be looking for your dead body everywhere. So people of God, God uses ordinary circumstances as a training ground to build our character. Listen to me. If somebody steps on you and you get angry, they have helped you. They have helped you to know that there is anger inside you. Because your response could have been, oh, so sorry, and not, what, can't you see? Can't you see? I hope you know that in Nigeria today, it's as if everybody is mad. It's as if everywhere, we are all traumatized, so I'm telling you. You just what it is when you come from a higher level of civilization and consciousness, that's why you understand the dysfunction in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Sometimes when you travel, the same Nigerians at the airport abroad, you see everybody's normal. Everybody's normal, following up. Once we land in Lagos like this, bam! They are telling you, don't stand up yet until the seatbelt. People are already standing. You are not going to jump out. There is no bus stop in the sky. So, some of these things, they are what they are training you. Sorry, I think it's too loud. It should be at the bottom. So, they are training you. So, many of the things you consider to be, oh, this is a toxic environment. It's just training. Because many of you don't have home training. Many of you don't have home training. Nobody trained you well. Both your father and your mother were immature when they married. So a dysfunctional man marry a dysfunctional woman, start a dysfunctional marriage, give birth to dysfunctional children. Let me ask you a question. Haven't you seen people in church that behave badly? Did they not come from a house? Many of you don't have home training. It is church that is training you. Some of you, it is that office that will train you. That God will organize a boss that will have a mentorship part of them to see you beyond being a staff and take time to be interested in your life. But sometimes we consider this a toxic environment. No, there is a way to go through it because God has a purpose in mind. Number two, we'll wrap up with this today. Don't expect to be appreciated. Don't expect to be appreciated. Now listen and listen well. When you get a job in any organization, once you get the job, there is a contract. What is the contract? You are going to work with us. These are your job description. At the end of the month, we are going to pay you so and so amounts. Now, they are not owing you salary. You say they don't appreciate you. The contract is work, I pay you. I didn't employ you to be my friend. It's not a friendship relationship. So don't expect to be what? To be appreciated. If people now appreciate you, oh, well done, that was a good job, that is extra. Because if you are expecting it, you will be disappointed. Where there is no expectation, there is no disappointment. So appreciation is good. Bosses should appreciate their staff. Colleagues should appreciate one another. But not everybody understands that. Not everybody knows how to do it. So don't expect to be appreciated. Because if you expect it, you will be disappointed. You will. So they are not owing you money. They pay you every month. They say, hey, that place, all the work we are doing, they are not even saying well done. Salary is well done. Salary is what? Well done. You need to understand that. And see, the amazing thing again is that some of the expectations that people have is unrealistic. In psychology, we are taught to know that what begins as an exception grows to become an expectation and climaxes as an entitlement. What does that mean? If people are working with you and you are giving them, maybe you give them extra money sometimes, maybe you travel, every time you travel, you buy t-shirts, you buy socks, they will appreciate it. After a while, anytime you travel and you're coming, they'll be expecting it. After a while, if you don't do it, they say, you see, he doesn't care. Was that what you were employed for? Socks and chocolate? Do you understand now? One of my mentees called me recently. He says, I'm having a challenge. I said, what's the challenge? He said, when fuel price was increased, that I just thought that with the way things are going, I can't increase and let me help these people. So instead of them coming to work every day, let them come to work 3 times a week and work at home twice a week. He said, but we have checked the matrix. Those 2 days are useless. They are not doing anything. Our turnover is going down. So he said, but now I'm telling them that we are now resuming Monday to Friday, and they are fighting. How can we resume Monday to Friday? We only work 3 times. He said, but the contract is, I'm the one that came up with that. Now they are now fighting as if I've done something bad. So I asked him a question. Can you afford to increase salary? He said no. I said, can you afford to sack all of them? He said yes. I said, sack all of them and start afresh. That's what I told you. I said, sack all of them. I said, because that mindset will never change. If they choose to now start coming Monday to Friday, they are coming because they have no option. They are coming because they are afraid of being sacked, but they will still not produce. And that virus will kill your business. Sack all of them. Because it always starts with, then it will become entitlement. And it's, I say, even me that you are asking question, we too will do those things. Okay, one day off, I do something that is commission. Before you know it, they will leave the job you have employed them for. It is that one that flesh, that's what they will face. And so that's psychology. Hello, it's psychology. You start thinking that you are trying to do them a favor, or you are just trying to be good. They will now turn it to a right. So God values humility and servanthood, and He detests pride and entitlement. God values what? Humility and servanthood. Let me say this. We are talking about 10 commandments of what? Of what? Walking in what? Be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you have work to do. Hello? I'm still on point 2, but I'm just trying to help you go deeper. If it was easy to start a business, why did your grandfather not start a company and employ you? If it was easy to start a business, why did your father not start a business? Why don't you have a family business in your family? So that you will become like a Dangote family or $10 family, for your family, that is a family business. That what they will now say is that you are a Nepo baby. It's because it's from that family. That's why you ask, why are you not Nepo? Why are you Lapo? Hello? To be an entrepreneur is challenging. To now be an entrepreneur in Nigeria, you are a miracle worker. So anybody that employs you, put food on your table, honor them. Hello? You know, I think I've told you before, people you must honor in your life. That you must honor them like God. The way you honor God is the way you should honor them. Number 1 is your landlord. Yes, that landlord, honor him as if he's a God. Because he's a God, he's called landlord. He's a Lord. If he is, why your papa don't get house when you live there? If he is, why you never build your own? He's a Lord. Number 2 is your boss. The person that pays salary, that you are using to feed yourself and your family and pay school fees. That person, now God, that person is your Lord. They're your pastor. He's a Lord. Your doctor, if he give you injection, you are gone. These are the people who call the lords of your life. There are many of them, but let me stop there. So, people of God, you cannot determine what life brings your way, but you can decide how you relate, how you respond. If you squeeze orange, tomato will not come out. Hello? If you squeeze banana, apple will not come out. Every time life pressures you, your output is a revelation of what you carry. So when you find yourself in an hostile environment, two wrongs will never make right. Humble yourself, learn what you need to learn, go there, do your job. They appreciate you, they don't appreciate you, appreciate yourself. Put in your best, because all this mindset of I can't come and kill myself, I'm gonna kill the one babu in the shop when I start my own, is not going to work. It's better to put in everything now. When you are in somebody else's business, make all the mistake with somebody else's money, or else that thing you think will work, when you now finally start your own, all your pension will go in one action.